Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's TK, and on today's video I'm gonna showcase some ZAP LALO attacks on ring bases. Yes, some toxic ones, double invisibilities, double poisons, rage, anything you could have think of. We're going in with 3 multi-infernos on most of these bases, and without any further ado, let's dive in. We are here on Rio base, and guys, I mean, it's early in the season, so there is going to be some bases that are not maybe as built, but I tried my best to bring you 4 actual Town Hall 16 bases that have the new defenses that are kind of built as well. And also you can see we have 7 lightning spells. That's because sometimes in higher legends you actually could find the value for 7 lightnings, but sometimes, and most of the times, I would say you don't need 7, you only need 6, just like this attack. Now the plan for this base is basically to drop the queen in a way to go ahead for the other multi-inferno and then get the other multi-inferno as well. That's why I'm funneling her from the right side. Sometimes the funnel could not be set as perfectly, but still the queen could go right. Now that wall break is for when, if the queen wants to go to the right, she can still at least go ahead and go to the town hall. Now we're gonna swag a lightning right there, simple as that. Sometimes I told you, you don't need 7, but most of the times maybe some bases could give you that value, and we're hopefully gonna see that soon. Now the queen could follow the king. If not, it's fine. The king could go around. On this account that I'm hitting, I don't have the gauntlet with the king, so you know the Sui is eventually like weaker than a regular Sui that people do with the raged gauntlet, but still I'm fine with that. It doesn't matter that much. Now I'm gonna support the queen with that battle machine, or whatever you want to call it, the drill, then with the champion, and then I'm starting the Lalo. I don't even care about my queen and champion right now. I'm gonna start ahead and keep these 2 heroes alive. You can already see that wall breaker at the beginning is gonna work really nice for my queen because she went wrong. Now with that rage, warden ability, 2 hounds and a headhunters in the warden ability, this is gonna be a beautiful pathing for our Lalo. And then we want to have more loons coming from the sides to kind of just gather around this wizard tower, scatter, and the multi-inferno area. Now one thing about Lalo and ZAP LALO is that a lot of people love to keep the royal champion alive because she can demolish this base, and I don't have that, what do you even call that, the fox with the royal champion on this account. It's currently upgrading, so we have the diggy, which, guys, trust me, the fox is crazy because she's under the loons and she'll keep getting invisible every now and then, every 4 seconds, and nothing really targets the royal champion, which is a very good trick to do with your Lalo attacks. Now we're gonna go to the next hit, see another ring base, and see and how did I take it down, because that one I actually did the mend for a Sui on the town hall. Ostatine here, and this base is quite familiar for you. Probably you may have seen it on Blueprint channel, and this is a very toxic base, especially when you have double poison and 3 multi-infernos completely against the ZAP LALO as well. But what I'm going to do is to actually lightning that ricochet cannon. Now if this was a max max ricochet cannon, you could have taken it out with 7, so that's a good thing. Now for the rest of the base, what I really wanted to do was to send a drill to that multi-inferno that is behind the royal champion. I didn't realize one thing though, that the drill will eventually get targeted, so we had to kill the royal champion with a headhunter. Simple as that. I'm funneling the queen, making sure the queen goes to the left and king following her. Now the CC also comes out. Something I still kind of practicing with myself is, do I need to notice the CC? Sometimes I drop a flame flinger and want to tank it with the giant actually pulls the CC, which is just so bad. Now with that wall break, I'm gonna wait for my next wall break because the next one is important. We need that wizard tower down, so the next one can target either the expo or the inferno. That's up to where you drop the wall break. Now with the king ability on this account, I actually did have the gauntlet, so you can see already how far that king goes and how helpful it could be with that rage ability of his as well. And I'm dropping the champion again to support the queen, making sure she goes to the right direction. direction and then starting the Lalo. Hit on her with the champion so she doesn't die. Of course, the king and the gauntlet are demolishing that town hall and eagle area very nicely. You can already see the difference. For the last attack, the gauntlet could have maybe got a lot more value, but I don't have it, you know, still didn't buy it on that account. Going in with the Lalo around the base to make sure my main group of loons are in the path, going around, and we still didn't get that last multi-inferno. But take a look at my royal champion. This is what I mean. I'm gonna freeze that ricochet cannon, bomb tower, and warden tower to keep my RC alive. That is important because if your loons die to a multi-inferno, the champion can actually finish the base off. And a nice freeze for the sweeper and the inferno tower on the back end. And you can already see how Lalo works on these ring bases. You can sometimes sweep the town hall, but sometimes you have to go through a town hall, which is going to be in our next attack. So let's go. Now this base is a lot weaker, it's a bit more weirder, but still it's kind of like designed, you know. I would say, I think maybe they designed it themselves. That's what I think it is. That's why it's not completely symmetric, but it's kind of like a base design. In general, what I really saw about this base was the invisibility towers and the way that you couldn't really sue the town hall. You could try, and I don't have skelly spells in this army. It's just like the spell composition that I took. But still, we swagged the lightning as well. It is what it is. It's fine. I mean, what can we do, man? I'm gonna flame flinger the left ricochet cannon, and then I want to really sui the eagle, because the lower side we have 3 single infernos, which is tough for the sui but easy for the Lalo. This is something you need to notice when you're looking at the base. So which areas are easier to sui into? Again, on this account with this hero skins that you are seeing, because I'm seeing it as well, I can tell you I have the gauntlet with this account. Now that gauntlet is really good, but eventually it's gonna get nerfed. So that's why on my other account I'm trying my best to see if the sui can be the same value as a gauntlet, which it's a really tough question, but no, it's an honest answer. No, it's not gonna be the same, because the king and the gauntlet can demolish a whole side of the base, even behind the wall. And you're gonna see that right here. I added the royal champion again to kind of, you know, make sure the heroes go to the right direction and also help them from the top side. Unfortunately, we found the Tesla farm, and having that king against us is really tough for the champion. So we're not gonna have the best royal champion drop on this attack. Actually, king bit through the wall, and you can see the queen has access to more stuff now just because of that gauntlet. Now going in with the Lalo, I really want to keep the queen and the royal champion alive as fast as possible, so he can go, or she can go around the base and go for the town hall. But at the same time, if she didn't go for the town hall, you can see my loons pathing through the town hall. So this is where you can see the pathing works. Now of course we need to have a nice warden ability going through this space with those air traps. You know, I'm gonna haste and warden ability catching the hound as well. Valkyries coming out of the CC Valkyries, and then always have some loons for the back end, because you can demolish the base even though maybe your main group of loons died. Really nice thing there. And look at these Valkyries. I dropped a sneaky normal goblin, sorry, but they're going to it, and I think maybe this could have been really bad if these Valkyries would have gone there. But still, we had a lot of loons and clean up, so let's go ahead to the next hit. Now we're here on Ink space, and guys, this space is not a ring, but it was really interesting the way I sui and Lalo this space, because I'm here to tell you this attack was going super good. I was really enjoying everything, but something went wrong and the attack still tripled. But I really wanted to showcase what went wrong. How can you manage to not have it go wrong? And I was actually needing to go to the toilet in this attack. That's why I was really like, you know, I couldn't like kind of focus. Okay, don't get me wrong. Now we're gonna go ahead with the archer and another archer to tank for this normal mortar, so the flame flinger has a nice value. Then we're gonna go ahead with the lightning spells, just because you need to drop the flame flinger before you do the lightning, so you actually save time. Now the time could be a problem in tunnel 16, so make sure you do that. Queen on the left side, because I want her to dive to the left and then for the town hall. You might be saying, well, we have double invisibility, how are you gonna get the town hall? Is it not scary? Is it like, you know, doable? It is doable with the king gauntlet. I'm gonna tell you this, because with the regular ability of the king, I don't think this was possible, but still I can see the double invisibility. One of them can get activated early because it covers the Inferno Tower. The other one will get activated later, which means by the time that one activates, the first one can go off. So I'm not even gonna freeze them. I'm gonna let them go off. But I wanted to freeze the Town Hall because it got awake from the King ability. Now I could keep the freeze, but I don't know if there was giant bombs there. Now you can see the beautiful Sui, everything going nice, and this is where you start the Lalo into the area that is more path. It's like a lot better, and you can see the clan castle coming out. I didn't see that, and here's where my warden is selling. My warden is completely selling. It's not even following these loons when they die. It should really target the other loons so much faster, but it didn't. And now here's where I'm going to pop the warden ability, but I'm not going to poison the clan castle. This was one of the errors that I had here because I didn't see the clan castle still, and this is where I'm going to actually poison the enemy queen. I didn't see the clan castle. Then I was like, oh my god, there's super minions, no way. One of the worst clan castles, because if you don't kill it with the Sui, if you don't kill it with the poison, they're gonna stay alive for the entire attack. And I dropped a few minions inside that, you know, multi-archer tower range. Really dumb idea, but you can see how everything was looking good. But with the, you know, maybe warden selling, with the bad poison drop, and maybe not seeing the clan castle, this attack is gonna come so much closer than it should have come. And you know, I'm not the best Lalo attacker. I'm trying my best, practicing as well for the tournaments. I know my like worth with the Lalo. I know how can I manage to Lalo a lot of the bases, but sometimes it can come down to these, man. Sometimes it can. Now I have a playlist with all the Lalo guides I've done in the past from the Town Hall 14, 15 and the 16, but I'm gonna do more Lalo guides. Trust me. If you want to see more, let me know down below in the comments, because I read the comments and I really appreciate every single one of you for putting all that much effort into these, you know, suggestions and stuff. Hopefully I will see you soon on the next one. Take care and peace.